Hello everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video we are going to solve this nice equation, and here we have x to the power of x to the power of 4 is equal to 4, and now we can solve this problem for the value of x. So that here we use an important fact to solve this problem. So the fact is about if we have x to the power of x is equals to n to the power of n, and if this n is greater or equals to 1, then this implies that x is equals to n. Okay, so this fact just tells us that if we have an x to the power of x is equal to some number n to the power of n, so that here these exponents are equals to each other, or these bases are equals to each other. Now we can first convert this expression in this form, and after that we can apply this fact here. So now the very first thing we are going to do is here we have x to the power of 4, so we make here the terms in this form, x to the power of 4 and x to the power 4. Okay, we can make this in this form, so that here we can take the fourth power on both of the sides of this nice equation, so that we have x to the power of x to the power of 4 and its whole power 4 is equals to 4 to the powers of 4. Okay, so after that here we apply some exponent law, and you know that if we have a to the power of m to the power of n, so it is equals to a to the power of m times of n. So this means that if we have exponent to the exponent, so these exponents are multiplied by each other. So here we have base x, and this is the exponent and this is the exponent, so these exponents are multiplied here according to this exponent law, so that here we have x to the powers of 4 times x to the power of 4 is equals to 4 to the powers of 4. So that here we can apply this exponent law here. Again we can apply this. Now we can change this form to this form, so that we can write here x to the power of 4 times of x to the power of 4 as x to the powers of 4 and its whole power x to the power 4, because here you can see that the exponent of x is 4 and its whole exponent is x to the power 4, so these exponents are multiplied by each other and we can get this form. Okay, is equals to 4 to the power 4. Now you can compare this expression in this fact, and you can say here the number x to the power 4 to the power of x to the power 4 is equal to 4 to the power 4. So this implies that x to the powers of 4 is equals to 4. Okay, so after that now we can remove this fourth power, so that we can take fourth root on both of the sides, so that we have x to the power of 4 and its whole power 1 over 4 is equals to 4 to the power of 1 over 4. And after that these 4 are gone, and in the left hand side we have x is equal to, and in the right hand side we have 4 to the power of 1 over 4, and we can write this 4 as 2 to the power of 2 and its whole power 1 over 4. So now this 2 and 4 are cancelled out by 2, and finally here we get 2 to the power of 1 over 2, and finally we got the answer is square root of 2. Okay, so this is the our final answer. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel for more exciting videos.